It's the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh question since why the hell did they ban Elemental Hero Stratos? Well, don't worry, people. I'm here to investigate. Cue title scene! As it stands, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V is only 3 months away. And as Yu-Gi-Oh! Zale draws to a close, they have revealed little to no information besides that one trailer of our new series. However, they have also revealed something else that's kind of in the trailer, kind of not. It's not a very descriptive trailer. But they have revealed what is called Pendulum Summoning. Pendulum Summoning will be our new mechanic introduced in this game. Thank damn God it's not another stupid extra deck card. I hope. But, as it stands, we do not know anything about Pendulum Summoning besides the name. And we do kind of know it will play a big role in the show, because that one scene in the trailer where his dual disc says Pendulum. But, what is this new style of summoning? That, thankfully, the internet has given its answers. Normally, that is a terrible idea. But, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is a smart one. And I sort of believe these, but I'm going to talk about it anyways because I still think they're kind of cool. Let's just keep going. Now, the first theory is that Pendulum Summoning has kind of been told to us through the promotional picture. Because lately, it has been revealed the name of Yuya's two visible monsters we see. Magician of Chronomancy and Magician of Astronomancy. If I spell those wrong, I am sorry. If I pronounce those wrong, I am sorry. But these two cards seem to have little hints to what Pendulum Summoning might be. Chronomancy kind of refers to time, Astromancy refers to stars and stuff like that. So what if Astromancy has something to do with stars, meaning levels? Chronomancy, time, maybe how many turns have passed, how far you are in the turn, what phase. Many are speculating that that is the key to Pendulum Summoning. Something to do with level in stars, or something to do with how many turns have passed, or what turn you're on, or the phase of the turn. Essentially, this could mean Pendulum Summoning is just a really, really, really complicated thing. But it's Yu-Gi-Oh!, so don't worry. Everything will be ended with the complications once we get some really annoying secret rares. But, do I personally believe this theory? Kind of. Don't forget, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zale, the first thing shown to us was Zubaba Knight as being one of Yuma's cards. Though Zubaba Knight is something he has used constantly for XC summoning, it doesn't directly relate to it. In fact, I actually thought they waited maybe a little too long to reveal Utopia, because it kind of felt like a week before. Which doesn't have to be a bad thing, but, you know, give us a little meat on the bone before that. So do I think this is a plausible theory? Yes, completely. It very well might be true. For me, jury's still out. Let's see what happens when we see a little bit more in a couple of weeks. Our second biggest theory is that this has nothing to do with normal or special summoning. This is a third type of summoning altogether. Something brand new, never seen before, balls to the wall, awesome. Is this possible? Yes. Do I think it's likely? Not as much as the first one. The problem is you introduce a new type of summoning like this, it's kind of going to make decks a lot more complicated. You know, now Bottomless is useless, Solemn Warning. And it kind of feels like with how much Konami pushes cards like that, I don't think it would be a very good idea to do that. It's plausible, and it might be very interesting how this new summoning works, but it just kind of feels like if you introduce a new type of summoning and it's that much different from what we already have, it's just going to make things more confusing and more insane. I'm always up for something new, but it's always got to stay relative to what makes sense and how the game functions. This was okay with overlay units because even though there's something new and something we've never seen before, the concept of paying for cost is a very big thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! So it stayed relatively simple. Same goes for X-seizing and synchroing. Special summoning was already a thing, you just put a new spin on it and add some stuff to it. So do I think this theory is plausible? Yes. Do I think this is more likely than theory 1? No. And finally, our third theory. This theory I'm almost pretty certain is true and something you will most likely see on any site or YouTube video that talks about Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards specifically. And that is that the people who make Yu-Gi-Oh! Are on drugs. I do 100% believe this. Look at some of the things to come out of this game. There is no way anyone thought of Evil Swarm without at least doing a little LSD. Creepy looking things. But what do you think? In the comment section below, give me your theories on pendulum summoning. Tell me what you think this new mechanic will be like, if you like the idea of a new mechanic or if you want a new card type. And next week, I will be doing a top 10 list on my top 10 hopes for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. But I would like to know what the general public wants from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. If you also want to, leave that comment below. And as always, click to like and click to subscribe, because the more we learn about pendulum summoning, I will be here to tell you how much weed it took to come up with it.